Aaron, what's your record in this tournament?
This tournament, I lost my first round yesterday. Man was a good play. Ghost Reaper's a good card.
Good player.
I don't know. He's playing EDM and he had 13 in extra, and then game 3 he Reapered me. I was like, nice. What a good player.
I guess
I was severely outplayed. Huh?
He sounds broke.
Yeah, you only need 13 in extra, and like you said one after the Dante, dog. You only need 12. Happens. So Blair, just going along, making sure that's the right play, I guess.
I heard you're like 0-2 in Team Wars.
Huh?
You keep losing Team Wars.
Hey, life happens, dog. Call Allstate, they'll fix it up.
Charlie Kip has like some tops, right?
Who?
Charlie Kip.
Did he top Providence? Yeah, he top Providence.
Yeah, I think I heard that name from Providence.
I'm not sure what he was playing. It was either Cosmos or EDM, one of the two.
Hey, thanks, D-Rose. Nah, like he's the first person on the thread to be like, what are the benefits of joining Team Zodiac? And it's like, if that's the first thing you ask, like, I don't want you on the team.
Yeah, makes sense. You'll get any good applicants off of that post?
Need Aaron McInnes.
Yeah, we need Aaron McInnes. We need him to be Trey Team Eat. With the chair.
I cannot confirm nor deny anything at this time.
With the chair. By God, they just bought y'all shirts.
True.
Yeah, your shirts are actually pretty clean.
I need a Team Eat shirt.
Where's Team Zodiac shirts at, to be honest?
We're making jerseys right now, but we're finalizing the team.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. For Nats and Origins and all that.
Yeah, Nats mostly.
Oh, I got you. Gonna make the debut.
Pantheisms.
I guess he thought he was playing against regular Cosmos and wanted to counterpick it. Didn't work out too well.
But instead, the superior Monarch strategy is afoot.
Yep.
Alright, Pantheism Prime, nice.
Now, a huge problem is, since you decided to go first, now your opponent can kind of storm forth your tribute summon monsters.
On the bright side, you can just Ether tribute both of your monsters and then Kuraz pop everything. But you can only do that so many times. It's like Valk and the Necrosmere, you have to play your Kurazes wisely.
Yeah, if you would read Hoban's article, he said you're supposed to go second in the main.
Yeah, true. So this guy's got the advantage.
And it's actually, I guess people don't do it as much anymore, but he did not ask his opponent how many in extra at the start of this duel. Maybe that could have actually made a deciding factor.
Possibly.
Yeah,
That's kind of fun.
That's been a while.
Oh, apparently if you tribute both for Aether, Idea's gonna miss timing. Or cause Kuraz to miss timing, my bad.
What are we looking at here, boys?
We got Blair opted first, but he's actually against Domain Monarchs. Against Lyle Connor. And so it's extra deck Monarchs against Domain Monarchs. Interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play 15 extra cards either, so I feel you.
There's a fake spoofy in the chat.
Yo. Spooge you with the card, people. 1 for 1, nice. Oh, discard Eddie, nice.
1 for 1, effect.
Says Eddie effect without resolving 1 for 1, nice.
You caught me in one of those moods.
What mood you in?
Where I'm just maybe it's because I've been playing like a lot of I've been jamming like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh recently. But it's when like I see things like Domain Monarch and things like that, and then I make snarky comments about them.
Yeah, I hate Domain Monarchs.
Yeah. I actually just don't like the Vassals at all. I think I mentioned it like a while ago actually. But every time I see Edia, I literally think Karakuri Tuner Nishipachi or whatever. In regards to fucking Gear or whatever that deck. Yeah, the Karakuri Gear deck where it just became unnecessary.
I see.
Yeah, it just bricks your hand and things like that. Or it makes your hand really good, but then you summon Edia and they effect Veiler, or they have any form of interaction, and you sit there with your dick in your hands and you're just like, nice.
Effect Veiler is so good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very.
Cards are nuts.
Yeah, that card's really well positioned right now, for sure. It's good against pretty much everything, so.
Hey, Alex, you gotta hit up my DMs with the goo.
You want me to slide the goo into those DMs?
Yeah, bro.
It's coming.
If he sends Domain Monarchs with Vassals, I'm gonna swing.
No words, just on site.
Yeah.
Oh no, set 2 get a Rhoda? What is this?
Talk about the Mistrack, dog. He doesn't have Monarchs, I guess. He hasn't. Oh yeah, because he got rid of the Stormforth off the Pantheism.
Summon Kuraz Tribute.
That's what it looks like it's going at this point.
He hasn't. Has he used a Pantheism yet?
He's resolved 2. He got one off the idea that he won for 1.
He has used
Uh-oh.
He's got no target for the idea.
I haven't seen anybody.
Oh man, he has access to 3 copies of Nishipachi.
And this is why you don't run ever more than 2 of any vassal.
Or any vassal. Except Mithra, I think Mithra.
Yeah, Mithra is pretty good.
Yeah, I think Mithra's the best one.
It's crazy.
Just because it didn't talk about doing.
I wish it didn't reveal,
it
but
just-
it makes sense. To have to give your opponent a token and stuff.
I wish you didn't have to give your opponent the token just due to the mirror match.
Sometimes that's really good because of Stormforth, but yeah, it's usually bad.
Yeah. So, but against Burning Abyss, it's murder, so it's fine.
Oh no, what's happening?
This man's walling up. You got the red.
I'm building a wall. You
Why-
can't come
well,
over here. If I can't build a house, I'll build a wall with these bricks.
Why is the Rhoda in the grave though?
That is your client, Jake Campbell.
Oh, good point. Rhoda should be in hand.
Yeah, can you put it back in his hand?
Yeah, you tell him, Cam. So what if this is the ultimate like bait, and he has Stormforth set with Ether?
I mean,
No.
he's the man. Cam knows all about being the man.
True.
Yes, I do.
What do you think about your ex arch nemesis falling to the hands of Alessandro? Space Lolly.
You mean the whole Calvin thing?
Yeah, Calvin versus Alessandro.
Oh well, this is Calvin. This should be a big lesson to you.
So,
Should be-
Yeah,
Alex
back.
is not like Brilliant Fusion, so.
If you- Let me tell you, Calvin. If you're listening, if you ever decide to listen, if you can't handle your domestic threats, How do you ever? How could you ever possibly believe you can handle an international threat? Please enlighten me, Calvin. While you're doing those damn push-ups.
Yeah, Alex.
Shots fired.
What's up? What's up, Ken?
You see this brilliant fusion that you hit?
Yo. Yeah, man.
Yo, this brilliant's getting twin twistered.
Oh man, Brilliant Fusion is just so lame, man. That card is just ugh. That card.
It's the biggest like go-ahead card, or it's the biggest like neg.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but like the problem is like the cost of like if you draw it and it's dead, you're more likely to lose than if you draw it and it's live, which is crazy.
For sure, and it also makes you run the Idea, because like you want to plus off the Pantheism, and if you just don't run it, then like
Right.
you can't change Storm 4. Can you change Storm 4 if he gets rid of the Brilliant Fusion?
Yeah, why not?
No.
If he attempted to summon for extra.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, never mind. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
So he can't.
Right. I don't know. I think the problem with Brilliant is that you're forced to run. Like I think Garnet is just better than like Lazuli and like the 5 because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And generally in the mirror match, you if you are playing Brilliant Fusion, you end up siding one out, but you can't really side one out because now you're playing 2 Brilliants and then you're playing like 2 really shitty cards, whereas you could just be playing 1.
A lot of people are running.
I don't know. Right.
Sorry, you're good.
Oh, I was gonna say I think Quick Draw kind of mitigates Brilliant Fusion though, like because if you draw like Lazuli or like shit card Dumber or whatever it is, level 5. I know people are using a lot of different ones. You can just discard it for Quick Draw, and it contributes to that whole ultimate combo. So
Yeah. I was just saying people are running 2 Lazulis now with like 1 target, and then the 3 Brilliant just so like if you draw a target, it's not dead. But like to me that just leads to more breaking. But yeah, like you said, running the Quick Draw can like fix the issue.
yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense in my opinion. Like, huh? Oh well, I was gonna say that. Like it doesn't really make a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense to like run 2 Lazuli and 1 target for Lazuli, whereas you could just run like 1 Lazuli, a target for Lazuli, and then like a Garnet. So that way you still have like ways to make you have like if you draw one of them, you can still make Seraphinite, and Garnet is just a better draw than Lazuli because like at least against demise decks you can start like killing their creatures. So
Yeah, there's that, and then you can send the day off of it the second time. That's what you're usually doing anyways.
Right.
So now we shuffle the Eidos and watch him squirm.
Well, I just did. I mean, it's like as I walk through the neighborhood, I walk Sydney through the neighborhood.
Yo, so whose mom was that?
I'm pretty sure that was my boy Aaron's mom.
Yeah, I'm
That's definitely my mom.
Wish it was mine. Wish I had a mom.
Oh no! That's alright, I'll be your mom, Lolly.
Nah, you can be my dad.
Team mom.
Thanks, Daddy.
Whoa.
Man, this is like the most sloppy commentary of a match I've ever done. I literally just haven't like talked about the game at all.
Well, you
Or,
talked
like,
about
how-
cards played in theory, which is important. The thing is, we've seen enough Monarch matches on stream to kind of know the interaction, so at this point, it is more to talk about the cards in theory, and then lightly about what's going on, because this is stuff the duelists have seen over and over for the most part.
Okay, well, sure. I guess in that case.
Blair's in the chat and said, did somebody say moms? Aaron, does she have 2 kids confirmed?
Note that Blair can still make a level 5 play this turn since he didn't Storm Force.
Well, this wall's getting torn apart.
Yeah, and like the Eidos, like I said, is getting shuffled, so the Ideas get no resolution in grade.
Yeah, and since
no recurrence. Sorry.
he knew the Rhoda also.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You should have
help.
put Eddie back to turn on the rotor.
And
Just give him
Pantheism
the-
Prime. It just gets
Yeah,
better.
you gotta let him plus off you.
Gotta give him a chance, bro.
So now you definitely clear.
Yeah.
They're always saying Ollie.
I was gonna say sometimes like when I know I'm gonna win, I'll like do plays like that where like I'll know my opponent has monkey board in their hand, so I'd like make Castell and shuffle back their Joker, just to let them know like you can have that back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this guy discarded his other area for the twin twister instead of the rotor.
Yeah, because he definitely doesn't have an ED on the field. It's gonna get the effect, but you know.
He's holding it for Summoner Monk. Cam, calm down.
I guess, bro.
Let's see.
Oh, quick draw.
So this is when this man starts styling on him.
Quick draw, Jesus. So we're getting to Zolkin.
And then we're gonna get most likely Crystal Wing. We might get a Michael and try and banish the Prime to just make this game go a little faster.
Yeah, he just summoned Michael.
I'm not sure what the other targets are. There's Michael, Crystal Wing. Is there like another one people are running other than Spark?
He can make Ignister.
Maybe people might side that for the Pendulum matchup. I'm not sure if people might like Beals depending for Cosmos.
What type is Void Ogre?
Void Ogre's a Darka.
But would it
type, sorry.
Huh?
I don't know.
I said type, not attribute, my fault.
My bad.
Look, I'm looking at it. No, you're good. Void Ogre. I believe it's a Fiend? Or... No, it's definitely a Dragon, yeah.
So could you actually do that?
You could. I'm just not sure how consistent it is to clear your hand when you're playing Monarch, especially with Ether on the board.
True.
Or Ether in hand.
It'd just be a really cool option, I would think.
Oh, for sure. Maybe in like Infernoids or a deck that's easy to clear hands. Maybe that make just all game consistently.
Oh, he summoned Michael.
Yeah, there's that Michael banishing the Prime, so there's no recurrence coming out next turn.
I'm saying like if he had Ether here, he could actually like it's something maybe to play in your extra deck if you feel you have space, but there's almost never space.
Yeah. Cause you still gotta run rank 5, you still gotta run Seraph Knight and all that stuff.
Yeah, and your instant fusion, you'd almost rather have the like 1000 die for an instant fusion if you play instant fusion.
Instant's the nuts. Like if you're not playing that card, I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah,
That card is
Panzer.
effective.
Yeah, Panzer, Thousand Eyes is busted. Just suck up whatever monster you're worried about, tribute summon it off, start pushing.
Yeah, I was testing and I actually ended up like during my own turn, like after like doing stuff, using Pallades to bounce my own Ether back to have it for the next turn, and then using like the Pallades during their turn to bounce their Dante in standby.
Yeah.
It was just the nuts.
Yeah, there's some cute little things you could do in this deck for sure. Especially like if you have too many primes in grave and you summon one, you can end up bouncing that and then setting it so you have the recurrence of shuffling spells and traps.
I feel like this deck's super frustrating because like the amount of directions you can actually take plays are just sickeningly insane, but there's so many times where you can only go down one path.
Yeah, like with this deck, like in your 6-card opening, if you don't resolve a or 5-card opening depending, if you don't resolve a Pantheism, you usually have only one line of play until you can draw into combo pieces.
It is possible to play EDM without the Brilliant Fusion. We've seen several of them top regional events, and I think maybe a few of top YCSs.
Speedways are the best.
Yeah, Noah showed that.
Speedroids, huh?
Yeah, they're the goo. Come on, Cam.
You didn't even ship the goo.
Cam, we'll ship
It's gonna-
it. Oh. I'll speed over.
It's gonna have Speedroids in Domain, alright? Just relax. I already got you. Oh, now we're making the Harbinger. It's getting nasty up in here.
I think Harbinger's like the only good rank 8 in this deck because
They emailed the Garnet.
you can use Harbinger and Shark Fortress to out the Raid Raptor guy, the big guy, because this deck doesn't actually have an out to it outside of making Shark Fortress. and then having Hope Harbinger attack twice, and you ran the Shark Fortress, and Hope Harbinger, whatever its name is, becomes 54, and then you just like attack, and you attack again and kill them.
Oh, nice play, Ninja.
Oh yeah. Oh, attaboy, Cam.
So yeah, off that mill, we did see that Blair's running 2 targets for Brilliant Fusion.
And here's the Stormforth that he'll probably have to negate.
If he negate the effect of it.
Oh, so when
It
it
says
tries
the
to...
effect.
You can do
Yeah, so
activation
you can't-
or effect.
Oh, he can.
Just Hope Harbinger's that.
You should let that go.
Yeah,
See, that's
you
another
take
thing, like, this deck can't really threaten you, like, at all. Oh, he just said okay?
yeah,
Oh,
it
no,
negates the
okay.
effect, not the activation, my bad.
Right, so I'm pretty sure he should have just Hope Harbinger that, because Domain Monarch actually just, it's only plays Stormforth, so.
Nah, he definitely should not have negated that.
Why? What else can he do?
Well, he hasn't seen a Monarch yet. If he had an Ether, he would have done it last turn.
He would have had to draw on a Monarch.
I mean, even if he has a Monarch, he has, like, Eddie Eidos, right? Or, like, his Prime.
He has no Eddies left.
So there's no Eddies left. Zydos is out of grave. He has to have drawn a Monarch off of this turn, because if he did have one, he would have used it last turn for sure.
So isn't the only way he can win if the Stormforth resolves? Because then, like, what else is he using a tribute? Like, what is he using a tribute fodder?
Banish the Prime. I don't know. I guess he's just banking on something. I have no idea what he's thinking.
Yeah, it'd be Stormforth. Like, I feel like that's the only way he could like come back here is Stormforth.
Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah. Maybe he just I guess he just felt like he was in such a good spot he didn't need to, and he's gonna try and stop the Pantheism or whatever he can just to make sure he doesn't get a Monarch.
I guess so.
Since he didn't negate the Stormforth, I feel like you have to negate the Allure, since we know he has a Rhoda in hands, and then
He doesn't negate that either.
he has another. I believe he has another Pantheism because he got that off of the Idea last turn.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So I think I would have negated the Allure, just banking on the card he drew for turn. Wow, he drew the Eidos, but the card he didn't draw for turn was a Monarch. Because I feel like he's activating, like, if he could, he would just, like, resolve Stormforth and get rid of the Harbinger right now.
What if Blair is just so far ahead that he's like, show me what you can do?
That's just a viable strategy at this point.
There's a term for this in poker, and it's called like free rolling, and it's when you're like so far ahead that like you just start just doing whatever you want. It doesn't matter because you're gonna win the game anyway.
Yeah, so you actually like fish for information using like knowing you'll lose certain pots, and so like you're willing to give small amounts of money away for information of like what's there.
Yeah.
As long as you're like guaranteed to win, yeah.
No. In poker, okay, well, I'm going off what you said on free rolling. Like you'll literally lose certain pots just to see your opponent's hand to get information of how they're playing when you're that far ahead.
I don't know if that's free rolling, but I'm sure that's a concept.
It's like getting it's paying for information is what it's called, but you typically do it when you're free rolling.
I see.
So I feel like he's got a play or he doesn't at this point. There's not much to think about.
Yeah, you negate this. There's no question. You have.
What's he discarding is the real question.
What else is he gonna negate at this point, right? Like,
Yeah, because like we know the other card is the Rhoda, and then and that's the Pantheism.
Oh, it's Pan for Pan.
So
Jeez.
So yeah, he still has the one unknown card.
that. He has to negate something, right?
Yeah. The fact that he drew the other Pantheism is actually relevant in the fact that if he gets a Tenacity or something, he can do what he wants.
Sucky. Nice player.
So...
Hey, thanks for that follow.
You're welcome.
Was it you?
No.
Monthly zone change control.
Alex, 200 people watched Calvin fall.
Really? That's
Yeah.
dope. Well, don't worry. 400 people we'll watch Calvin fall in St. Louis after I mop him up, etc., etc.
Ooh. I see. Lyle's pretty confident. I like it.
Oh yeah, always gotta be, always have to be, especially against Calvin.
For sure. Am I gonna see you in Columbus, Alex?
I don't think so. I think that's Father's Day weekend, right?
I believe so. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't think so. Then probably not. Fun fact: my birthday's on Father's Day, so.
Oh, cool.
Definitely not, probably.
Yeah. Enjoy your weekend.
Tournament this weekend.
Right, for sure.
Alex,
What's up?
are you winning the tournament this weekend?
Oh, am I winning the tournament this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
False, because I'm playing the tournament.
Cam, take me with you. I'll go play.
You want to go play?
Yeah, take me with you.
There's no room.
Wow!
We have 5 people in the car.
We'll take
For
my
like,
car.
What is it, like an 11-hour drive?
Something like that.
Dang, it's like driving to Nats last year. Wait, was it in St. Louis, Missouri? Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy next few weeks, especially with Nats coming around the corner.
I booked my hotel. I'm in Origins.
So you're going to Origins?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. See you there.
John, you and Billy need to go to the ARG.
I mean, if it was more than 2 deep and it wasn't 10 hours away and we had a hotel room. I think Billy's gonna play in that Yes tournament at Epic.
Yeah, he's lucky I won't be there. So he'll go to win.
Alright, so we finally got to game 2.
Dope.
The Cardboard Men, they're cleaning up for this round.
Wait, I thought Noah lost to the Yang Zings, or they ended up pulling it out game 3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, Noah lost. I'm saying like Blair's fighting back for him.
Oh, I got you.
He lost to Yang Zing.
Yeah, Sky Iris Odd Eyes Yang Zings.
It's because Blair's from the Card Men, and Noah's from the Card Guys.
From the Card Children.
The Card Kids table.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, so what do you side in this matchup? Like, what are y'all thinking? Anything other than Valor? Like, maybe MSTs for Domain going versus EDM? Like, what would you side versus Domain from Blair's perspective?
Probably Twin Twister to hit return and primes.
So there's MST Twin Twister from both sides, along with Valor. Is there any, like, tech cards that we could see coming out?
Yeah.
Alright, well the Domain Monarch decides to go first here too.
That's odd, in my opinion.
And
Yeah,
it looks like a wall again.
It's a wall of back row this time. It's not a wall of monsters.
Oh, what if he like set one more and played Demise?
That would be the biggest... I'd be impressed by that, to be honest.
It would seem really bad in this deck.
Oh, for sure, but you gotta give him credit for pulling out something special for the feature.
Your only combination of working cards would be like Domain and Eidos.
Yeah.
Just green pass.
Run even like one Idea, like at the most, just so you have an Eidos target engraved.
Just start playing 3 Terraforming, 3 Domain, like...
Hey, you just gotta stay plussing somehow. If only Chicken Game was the card, that would be kind of stupid. So, how consistent can this OTK be from Blair's side if he draws into Brilliant Fusion? The real question is if the Domain player started in something like Rippling Mirror Force or something cute like that.
Yeah, that really sucks because I think from the guy playing the main Monarch's perspective, he could just side like I think this is the one leg up that the main Monarch has over the X-Spec version where they can go like they can just like stand by face Stormforce, slam a Fog King, and then play Domain, and so it shuts off the extra deck, so they can't like Adrius it or like out it
Yeah, for
normal
sure.
method, and so they're just kind of stuck.
Yeah, Escalation's definitely a good card in Domain Monarchs.
Yeah.
Domain, and I'm guessing.
Bro,
Oh, Stormforth. So he already has the other one loaded, Tenacity.
Yeah, you already used Tenacity this turn, so I'm curious as to what Blair's thinking. That's one way to get a card you want, just reveal 2 Pantheisms, to be honest.
I have to imagine he already had, like, access to Stormforth in hand, though.
For sure.
There's the effect.
The thing is, there's probably never too many Stormforce in this matchup.
And he's thinking to the effect. Massacre Restrict?
That'd be odd, Domain versus EDM setting and Restrict.
Well, the reason for Restrict is, that your domain actually... Oh!
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
You literally have to be playing Idea and Eidos for that to happen.
And you probably run one of each, possibly a second Idea. But
I mean, it hits Mithra too, right?
Huh?
1,000 or
So
less?
funny.
Well, yeah, but like, when you're running EDM, you run such a low number of vassals, like, I feel like he just didn't expect this matchup or wasn't prepared correctly.
I mean, I guess Chain Disappearance is alright against a very few other matchups. Like, what are the Phantom Knights attacks?
They're all under they're 1,000 or less, and then you can hit Skarm, Graph, and Farfa. Farfa's a pretty big one at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst card. It's cute.
I'm guessing it forces you to reveal the deck if you only play 2.
Chain Disappearance only hurts extra deck monarchs. That's a good thing to think about. It only hurts extra deck monarchs if you play Adea and Eidos. Man, if this isn't a reason why.
Wait,
not
would it hit
play-
Prime? How would it
Exactly.
hit Prime?
Oh.
Oh, because it's a monster on the field. But it wouldn't hit this. It would only hit the one on the field. It wouldn't hit the ones engraved, right?
It wouldn't finish the other
Then
one.
banish all cards with the same name as that card.
Oh.
Don't think it's the same.
Oh, so it's on their hand and their deck. So since Prime's usually engraved turn 1, like, does that really affect anything?
I mean, the moment Prime is summoned, you can hit it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you don't draw this card turn 1, and there's already a Prime loaded engraved, then it doesn't really do much.
Yeah, it's cards from their hand as well, hand and deck.
Yeah, hand and deck.
So,
Yeah, but-
like you were saying, they could check their deck. Do they get to check their hand too? Like, that wouldn't make sense.
If there's only 2, like, I don't see why they wouldn't. Because that goes back to, like, the whole Nobleman of Crossout, like, if you get to check and, like, seeing Merchant if there's only you can only play 2 or
Yeah, they
whatever.
never let them check the hand for that though. Like,
Oh,
because
okay,
it
so-
doesn't. But this hits the hand as well.
Yeah. Usually for respect, like, people reveal it from hand, like, just for, like, friendly matches or whatever. but-
Jake is saying you can check their hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like,
So he should...
it seems like it's a pretty knowledgeable card in this matchup.
The Generation Duel Tournament's really cool. It's something they've done before, but not as big, and I think this is pretty awesome to have at Origins. I'll probably bring, like, a Chaos deck and, like, a few other things, maybe. I know I plan to play in some Giant cards, but playing a bunch of different formats of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually down my alley from 2009 and before, so...
For sure. I'm definitely doing the Giant cards. I haven't looked into the... What's it called? The retro formats.
What are
It
you
definitely
getting
looks
there?
interesting. I'm going with Joey and some other people from Dallas, so we're leaving Tuesday, getting there Wednesday.
Oh, nice. So you'll actually be there for the Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to be there Wednesday. I'm
Most
doing
people
the
are getting in,
Giant
like,
Friday.
Thursday.
Yeah. What is Wednesday when the retro tournaments are starting, or I'm not sure?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay. Wednesday might just be a check out the whole area day and relax before the grind starts.
Yeah.
What formats can you play in the Generation Tournament?
It's like it's like there's old school, there's like one for each main character.
Yeah, like in hero format, there's 3 Stratos, 3 Disc Commander, and like really cool. Like it's only fusion summoning as well. Like so, it's restricted to that format. It's like
Send me the ban list
should've
when you get
chosen
it.
that.
Is there like a Dragon Ruler one?
No, it's not like current format that I'm aware of. I believe it's
What's that?
actually would they be in the XE format?
Probably.
Yo, oh shit, I'll play in that one. Fuck that. Oh, I'm going to this event. What the hell? I'll play. I'd love to banish 2 dragons for fucking blaster.
Just to get that one more time.
Oh yeah, best memories of my life was when I was slamming down dragons and flipping steel drain. Oh man, and picking my nose while I was doing it. It was dope.
So Blair seems to have opened pretty slowly, but Domain Monarchs opened even worse. So there's not much that's going to be happening. We seen a Twin Twister coming out here, or
Those are banned for all formats. That's pretty depressing.
yeah. Do you have a link to it?
Nice here. I don't, but someone in the chat mentioned it, so
Oh, okay.
believe them.
Yeah, probably. I haven't seen the official list yet. I'm not sure if there is one.
Right. No.
This just shows you the power of domain or brilliant or EDM monarchs, whatever you call it. Even like in a brick situation where it took a turn to summon a monarch, he actually went through 22 cards in his deck just to get that to happen. So definitely can draw into what he needs to now that he's set for the rest of the game. Oh, Cam ended up piecing out or something.
Oh,
I didn't even notice.
yeah, neither did I. Yes, unfortunate.
He's a man of few words, that Cam.
He's the man of few words.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
Why can he not?
Must have.
I don't think it misses timing. Did he try to idea?
Oh, he thinks returns a turn based thing. It's as long as it's
No.
face up on the thing.
Yeah.
Read your cards, friends.
Especially when it's a mirror match.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like I think Mithra is like that. Once you use its effect, you can't the rest of the turn, right?
Yeah, all of the vassals effects. Once you use their special summon ability, it's for the rest of the turn.
Except for I guess Eidos too, huh? If you
Yeah, Eidos once you banish it from the grave, but if you just normal summon it the way it's like just normal summon it to get the effects, then you can still use the extra that turn.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot you have to pay attention to.
For sure. It's like Stormforce. Domain doesn't affect it at all, but like Rich said, return, and then all the vassals effects. So unless there's some kind of special back row that we're not aware of, like I said, rippling, then this could be over. It just depends on.
Well, we just saw a
Well,
chain
I-
disappearance, so that was pretty big.
Yeah, so he might have another one set since he's bricked so poorly. He might just be waiting for the prime and then banishing the prime. And that's when he summons the quick draw and then gets in there.
Man, there's
I think some
actually
cool
just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think some cool monsters Ultimaya can summon that people haven't really summoned yet are like Beals, because it creates a soft lock with Ultimaya, Void Ogre, if you have no cards in your hand. What are some of the Moonflower, Rose Dragon?
Moonlight, Black
Right.
Rose Moonlight. Yeah.
Alright, and when summon you can like compulse their card or whatever.
Yeah, it bounces level 5 or higher monsters, I believe. So in the mirror, it sounds pretty good, and versus Cosmos as well.
There's
Right,
actually a
right.
lot of stuff that this chain disappearance just hits. Like the
Yeah,
quick draw.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why you should play the Speedroids.
It hits the
But then it
speedroids too, right?
Yeah, it hits targets on board.
Yeah, but then yeah. Just hits Borg, right? It doesn't hit Terror Top, right? Let me reread
No,
this.
your Terra Top staying on the field.
Yeah,
you're
it's
good.
1200, right?
Yeah, it's 12.
That's all we need. We can play that, and then we can play Teleport for. It can't hit Blue Layer either, huh?
Is she
No, it's
big?
1200. Dang, we're playing on Chain Disappearance all day.
Oh, dope. I like this. I like where we're
All
going
right.
with it. Playing around Chain Disappearance, huh?
You got to be ready for everything going in Nationals.
Right, of course.
I'm not trying to lose to some bougie like Monarch player playing Chain Disappearance. Like, I don't know, man. It could happen.
There goes your Prime. That's the best play. He should have waited for Prime. Hits it out the hand too. It's savage.
That honestly might be what Blair is doing. Like, he hasn't summoned a Prime since he summoned Chain Disappearance. Like, oh, I take it back. He did the first two.
And you also could like, you also could start playing around Chain Disappearance now by setting your Prime once you get it. Like, this is actual things to think about, unfortunately.
Yeah, that card he just said it's most likely a Prime, just so he can keep shuffling and so it doesn't get hit off the Chain Disappearance.
That's sick. I'm actually like, if I play EDM, I'm gonna play around Chain Disappearance from now on. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna set my Primes earlier if I can't pitch them.
Setting in Prime is definitely good. You just keep resolving Monarch effects.
Yeah, but it's like before I summon my Prime, if I have nothing else to do with my Prime in hand, it's getting set
Oh,
then.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like from now on.
Yeah, you gotta be safe than sorry.
That's crazy that I'm actually gonna be playing around this card from now on. And it's never gonna be there. Never.
Nope, not maybe once. Maybe once.
If it happens at Nats and you save yourself, it's insane. That's awesome.
It's definitely worth it. But like the 2 matches that you lost because you set the Prime and like you draw into the Pantheism next turn, like, was it really worth?
Yeah, because you're probably activating it then. And using it
Oh,
on field for draws.
Fair enough.
Like, if your hand was so bad that you drew into a Prime and had a Prime engrave and you couldn't, like, do something.
And there's the Veiler. That's what I like to see, boys.
Well, another reason you don't play Eddie, I guess.
On the bright side, it was special summons, the turn's not over. On the downside, he most likely has another in hand.
It's likely the turn is over.
Well, yeah. He might have a Stormforce set, unless that card's a Monarch that he drew for turn.
Should have summoned it
Doesn't
in attack so he could have taken care of this Gym Knight.
Yeah, he's now gonna get destroyed by 2 summons again next turn.
Yeah.
Well, and there's the match, I would say. I'm not gonna get jumpy, but
Ooh, let's see
face
the
Twin
Chain
Twister.
Disappearance here.
he won't.
Nope.
Not even in-face Twin Twister from Blair.
At this point, I don't know why there's no scoop phase. These back row must be real. They have to be, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
These back row have to be real unless you're just like, I want to sit across the table from Blair Hunter. He's the man.
That, like, it might honestly be that. I feel like it's a dead return in Stormforth or something at this point. Because he already swung with an Erebit, or an Ether, and he didn't do anything.
Yo, I hate to dip out early, but I got dinner with the grandma in a sec, so
Yo!
No, you're good.
just want to get on and, you know, shout out to my boy Blair Hunter. Good luck, buddy.
Alright, later,
so I'll
man.
talk to you later.
Later, man.
There could be a torrential.
True. This might be the biggest bait of 2016.
Oh man.
So,
Tzolk'in.
is there anything off Ultimaya that you like gets rid of back row?
Hey man, Chain Disappearance hits Tzolk'in to it. Hits everything. It
Oh my
hits
God.
everything. This man is the truth. I might start citing Chain Disappearance. Why not?
It hits PK Fire. It hits the Monarch Mirror Match. What other meta decks? Oh, it hits Tin Can if they don't have anything in hand. If they're playing Demise, you can actually Chain Disappearance it, and then they're just gonna draw the town, and it doesn't matter. But at least you tried.
It does nothing. Well, it's a side option for this matchup and BA. That's 2 matchups. That's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. See, now we're sparking. So Rippling is still live, folks. This could just be a bait still. And then he's gonna flip the set Pantheism in Prime next turn and rip Stormforth Erebus.
These back row have to be the realest things that exist in all the worlds.
Yeah.
I like how Tzolk'in actually just doesn't have a level.
It says its original level is always treated as 12, but yeah, it's just that good it doesn't need a level apparently. Just chilling. I feel like he's about to tribute the Tzolk'in here, and then summon another Prime, possibly summon a Zenmai, and then get rid of the back row and end it right here.
Why wouldn't you have Zenmightied first?
Cause you're Blair the man? I don't know. So I feel like 6 Pride is just slow rolling right here. Just there's a thought.
Rippling. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Dang, no effect. He ran out of spells and traps. Rest in peace. What if he's Blazing Mirror Forces?
If both these punch through, it's game. Blazing, one of the Spark would help one of them live.
True. So he would take the damage of the other 2, and then the Erebus would attack for game. Gotcha.
Alright, the final Erebus attempts to attack. And that is indeed game. Life points of hit 0. Any final thoughts there?
Pretty standard. EDM has the advantage if Domain isn't set up turn 1 to stop the Brilliance.
Alright, well thanks for joining me, Aaron. Thanks for everyone who